Welcome back to the Modeling Playbook. In this training video, we're going to discuss the ways models make money. If you understand the ways that you can make money from the modeling industry, then you'll be much better off in terms of building a business and career around your skill sets. So you need to know where money can come from so that way you can accept it openly and just do the things necessary in order to create a good revenue stream. So first off, where does the money come from? Well, it comes from the first thing that's pretty obvious is the service jobs. Now, these could be paid gigs or jobs that people pay you to model. For example, a photographer may want to broaden their portfolio and he's interested in a model. Then by all means, they would pay you in order to do that type of modeling. Now, usually these types of jobs are not that well equipped financially. So that means you won't be making as much money as you could, for example, actually doing modeling for a clothing line. So let's say, for example, a business that advertises or promotes children's fashions, then you might get this job and you might be the model for about a third or a quarter of the children outfits for the winter line. Also, if you're a little bit older, say in your 20s or 30s, and maybe you're pregnant and you're looking to do a modeling job, but you're pregnant, some maternity business owners may want you to model their fashion line for the maternity moms. So again, you might be in print, in advertising, you could be on postcards and things like that. Now, you can also get paid for events or attending events. So you could get paid to attend some great events for absolutely for free by just wearing their promotional clothing, outfit, or something with their logo on it, in which case they may even provide you the outfit. This leads us to sponsorship. Now, sponsorships are kind of like advertising opportunities for businesses. Say a business is interested in promoting their company, their brand, or their product. They may pay you to either use it, take pictures with it, do a review on it, a testimonial, things of that nature, and pay you to do that. So whether that's posting it on your YouTube channel or even just your website traffic, then you might get paid for sponsorships, or it's another revenue stream that you can plant in your farm. You can also sell your own products. So for example, if you've done a lot of modeling shoots and you have a lot of photos of yourself and people just are interested in purchasing prints of your photos, so long as that you have reprint rights, you can send them signed autographs of prints of your photos. Now, this typically isn't going to bring you as much revenue stream as it does with business owner connections, because you're selling to fans rather to businesses. So it may be limited, but you can sell other things such as books, calendars, t-shirts, posters, you name it. There's a lot of different products that you can sell or create on your own. Now, this does take a little bit of ingenuity or a little bit of creative spirit, because you do have to create your own products. And what can you offer? It's basically something that you can add a value to your fans. What are they looking for? And so long as that you know and understand that you're trying to offer a value, then there's all sorts of products that if you start getting creative that you can create on your own, or at least have someone else create them for you, and all you do is just print them out, manufacture them, whatever. Another powerful thing that you can do is selling other people's products. And this is a fantastic opportunity to generate great revenue. And you don't really have to do that much selling. All you have to do is kind of promote it just like a sponsorship in terms of the products that you use, the products that you're interested in, and things that help you. You can make videos around those products and then link them back to your website or the product offerings. And when people make a purchase, you get paid a royalty or a percentage from that sale. So for example, if you like using certain types of makeup, if you like certain types of clothes, and that one store that you purchase your makeup or clothing from actually has an affiliate program, then what you can do is list those products on your website. And when you list these products on your website and people go to your website, when they click it and they purchase the product, you get a percentage of that sale. It helps the business owner by you promoting their stuff or their products, and it helps you make a little extra cash on the side, and it helps your visitor or customer by connecting them with the products that you are offering or the products that they're interested in. So it's creating a symbiotic relationship win-win-win for everybody. So what is required for all of these things in order to make it all work? And that is the connection or the relationship to your fans, to your customers, to your client list, and a website presence. If you don't have a website presence and you're strictly just marketing on Facebook or Twitter, then you really don't have that professional aspect in place. And if you're not building a list or connecting with clients on an email list or some other fashion, then you're not building a connection or a relationship. Because in the end, it's all about creating and adding value to people and their lives. And that's what you do when you're modeling. You're adding value to a business owner for their business, or you're adding value to fans to give them the opportunity to connect with you and build a relationship with you. So if you think of it in this deeper way, you'll be much better set up for the future in building your modeling business and career. So let's dig deeper into service jobs. Service jobs, you get paid for your time. Now, this can be a gig for a business or for a photographer. So like I mentioned earlier, it could be a testimonial, it could be something for a product review, maybe even an interview. The downside with service jobs is it typically does take quite a bit of your time. So this is where agencies come in and help you find some work. So they'll hand you a bunch of different casting calls that you can go to. And once you get an offer to go to a casting call, you attend and you see that it works. You either get the job or you don't get the job. Now, if you do get the job, oftentimes agencies will take 20% of your fee. And this is usually referred to as a booking fee. Now, the downside with these service jobs is they do take a great deal of time and energy, as you may need to attend multiple casting calls. And at the beginning, you are not the agency's top priority. When it comes to sponsorships, you get paid for your exposure due to your popularity. So it does help if you have a bigger fan base on YouTube, on Twitter, and so forth. And you may get sponsored on these networks or channels, such as your own website. And you can either get paid for clicks or for impressions. So impressions are basically views to your medium, such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so forth. So for example, if you make YouTube videos and they're all about modeling, how to model, or how to get into child modeling, then what somebody might pay you to do is promote a child product. And they may say, hey, I want to sponsor you, so will you promote a child product? If you're modeling for a more sophisticated age group, such as women in their 40s, then you may have sponsorships that pay you to put something in the background of your videos, such as if you're making talking videos on YouTube, then they may pay you to place some kind of product in the background or use it during a video, so that way you get a sponsorship fee or commission for the product. Sponsorship can also be the traditional sense where companies such as a clothing line may give you free clothes, you may get free equipment, or other goodies to promote. And since you will be bringing it, you'll be bringing awareness to the brand, and you'll be using it to make other videos, articles, postings, or appearances on gigs or modeling showcases. So that's just another way that sponsorships can add up and make you some additional revenue. So what about selling your own products? Well, there's a lot of different products that you can have, but things like photo prints that are signed are a great starting point. They're pretty easy to reproduce and replicate, and you can get prints fairly cheap. So the thing about these prints that are signed, you pretty much need to have a fan base that's interested in your prints and photography, and you may need to make sure you have very good professional photos taken. The same thing can be true for calendars. You can create calendars for the end of the year. Unfortunately, with calendars, it is a seasonality type of business, so you may want to do little promotions and specials for calendars during the mid-months, so that way people are still purchasing your calendars. Same thing goes with posters. If you have posters that you create or have someone else create them, then you can sell posters that are autographed, signed, or unsigned. Then if you build a great portfolio, you can create a modeling book or a modeling magazine, which then you can sell maybe a 50-60 page booklet of a lot of your articles. You might even include a lot of photos. So you can either do a photo booklet, you can do an article booklet. It's totally up to you. So the sky is the limit. You can be as creative as you want to be when making this modeling book. If you're super creative, you can create your own jewelry, which is what some models do, and some even create their own clothing. So it just depends how far you want to take it. But if you have products that you make yourself, then be as creative as you want to be. And it's because people are connecting to you and building a relationship that they will be interested in your products, because they'll see you using it, they'll see you wearing it, they'll see you promoting it. And the same thing goes with iPhone cases, drink coasters, aprons, you name it. There's a lot of different things that you can put your brand, image, logo on, whatever you want to. And one of the great places that I like to use for promotional material is Cafe Press. So you can create things there and then resell it if you like. So to get started with Cafe Press, all you do is you click the link below and then you upload your photo. And once you get going on that, then you're able to sell your products for a markup directly. Now you can sell them on your website and ship them yourself, or you can sell them direct through CreateSpace. It's totally up to you how you structure that part. Now, the other way to generate revenue is through other people's products, also known as affiliate marketing or affiliate selling. So you're selling or promoting other big companies' brands. Now, typically, I only recommend you promote big companies because people have already built a reputation with those companies, and it's a lot easier to sell. However, if you do use some unique things, then some companies may be worth noting, then go ahead and put those as well, because other people will discover them. Now, you only want to promote things that you're really interested in or passionate about, or things that really add value to your life and really help other people out. You don't want to just promote a whole bunch of other products that are pretty much meaningless just to get the commission checks. So basically, you can sell virtually anything when it comes to affiliate products. There's websites out there, which I will show you in a little bit, of where to go and sign up to be an affiliate partner. Now, these places you can sell photography, clothing, makeup, all kinds of different things, from jewelry. There's a lot of different things and a lot of promoters and advertisers. And once you get accepted into these networks, all you do is add a link to your website and you get affiliate commission. Now, the great thing about affiliate commission is that you get paid without doing virtually anything. And by doing anything, I mean you still need to refer people, but you don't have to ship the products, you don't have to deal with returns, you don't have to deal with damaged goods. All you need to do is have a loyal fan base, build relationships with people, and refer them to these links in order to purchase products that they probably are looking to use anyway on a day-to-day basis. So when you do this, you're able to make a few bucks to hundreds of dollars per sale, depending on the item that you're promoting. Sometimes affiliate commissions will be anywhere between $5, sometimes they'll be $20, and sometimes $100, depending on the expense of the item. And the way to make all this work and build that authority, build the reputation, is by having a website, as it shows your professionalism. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a website in just a few minutes, and it doesn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes of your time. So we will get into that and how you can set up your own website, but there are some links at the bottom where you can use to set up and create your own website. Now, how much can you really make when applying or adding all these things together? Remember that all these different revenue sources are like branches or like seeds in the ground, and you're planting them. So you might build your fan base a little bit, and then you might get some signed prints. Then you might build your affiliate commissions a little bit and sign up to affiliates and get some affiliate checks. Then you might build up some connections to businesses, and businesses will start hiring you to do some paid gigs or photo shoots. So take all these things into account, and let's add up everything that we would make on, let's say, a modest figure amount. So let's just say you do 3 events a month at $250 each, which is pretty dirt cheap, because if you're doing one event for $250, that means you're probably there for 2 to 3 hours and you're making only $100 per hour, which is not that much. So you can make more than this, but I'm just showing you a modest figure outline. Let's say you do one video commercial for someone and you'll charge them $450. You get some website advertising for $300. Then a business product sponsorship. So that could be for a 2-month campaign for $500. It could be a 1-month campaign, but they pay you $500 to promote their product, whether you're wearing their stuff or you're promoting it on your videos or fan pages. Let's just say you sell 20 photo prints a month at $20 each. This could be $400 of additional revenue. Then you sell 5 of your own calendars a month. That's $15 each at $75 total. And then you sell other products or other people's products. Let's say you sell 15 other products and you make $50 commission each. So you're making $750, which would be about the same as doing 3 events. Now, the total for all this is $3,225. It's a great start to building your modeling business, because every month you would be making $3,225. Now, this figure is a modest figure, so it's kind of not as much as what a professional model would work. So if we keep this figure linear, meaning things wouldn't improve over the course of the year, and we distribute it over the next 12 months, how much would we make per year? Well, we'll take $3,225 and multiply that over the 12-month period, and we get a total of $38,000 roughly per year. So that's a great starting income for a model that's just starting out. Now, let's just say things do improve and you start making more. You make more per gig because you're a more established model. You get paid more for sponsorship because you have a better YouTube channel or a better YouTube following. Maybe you're more recognizable. So things just start escalating because you are more popular, and not to mention because you also have a larger fan base. You're building relationships with businesses. So let's see how much you would make there. So if we just increase things just slightly, let's say you do 4 events a month. That's 1 a weekend, and you charge $750 each. Let's just say $200 an hour or $250 an hour for just a few hours at each event. You're making $3,000 right there a month just from the events. Let's say you do 1 video commercial, and since you're popular, you don't have to do a whole bunch of them. You'll just do one, the one that you want, and you'll charge $1,000. Now, of course, it may take you a few shoots. It may take you multiple times to make sure you please the business owner, but you're getting paid an extra $1,000 rather than a lot cheaper, $400 for a commercial. You might do some website advertising. Other businesses may want to advertise their products on your website or on your fan page, and you get paid an extra $1,000. So again, you might get business sponsors or product sponsorships, which would add up to $2,000. You sell 70 photo prints a month at $20 each this time, and you'd make $1,400 from just your photo prints. Then you sell 10 calendars a month at $15 each. This would be an additional $150 a month. Then you sell other people's products. So let's just say we sell a little bit more products, but we still make the same per product. So we make $50 each. So let's say 30 products at $50 each. That's $1,500 of extra income. So the total for this would be $10,050 per month that we're making if we're a more established model. And that's a great revenue stream. So the total that we're making is $10,050 for just being a little bit better and exposing ourselves to a little bit more opportunities and charging a little bit more because we're more established. So how much would this equate to on a per year basis? Well, again, let's take $10,000 and multiply it times 12 months. You're looking at about $120,000 per year. That's more than what most doctors make and more than quite a few industry professionals make. You would be in the top 10% of the United States making that kind of money. And it doesn't take a huge contract deal. It doesn't take a huge company to be your agent. All it does is take the appropriate setup for your business and make all the revenue streams work for you. There is no silver bullet to making all this work. It's about putting all the right seeds in place and allowing them to all grow together. Think of this as planting seeds, and the seeds slowly start to grow, and you're going to plant multiple seeds in the ground and allow them to grow. And by these seeds, I'm talking about building connections to businesses, building relationships with fans. So as you build relationships with businesses and fans, the businesses will start hiring you to do gigs or maybe sponsorships and promotions, and the fans may purchase some merchandise or quality goods that you have to offer. So you slowly start building these seeds, and roots start to evolve, and you start building the YouTube channel, the YouTube followers, the Twitter followers. But in the end, you're building your client list, and you're building them to build these relationships. Now, by combining these multiple revenue streams, it creates a powerful presence and it gives you income. But you need to have a business mindset, which is what most people don't understand. They don't understand business. And this is why so many models fail, because most models do not have an agency person. Roughly less than 2% of the models actually have an agent. And many of those models are successful because the agents do the business work for them. But for the models that are out there solopreneuring things, they don't have a business mindset because they don't understand how to make business work, which is what I'm trying to share with you here and help you. If you understand the business side of things and where you're getting paid, how to make the money, then you'll be much more probable to succeed. Now, all this happens because you're building a client list. If you don't have a client list or a clientele, then who are you going to get the money from? You need to build a connection with your clientele. Again, this could be businesses, which businesses could hire you for repeat income or repeat gigs, repeat services to attend their events, or it could be a list to connect with your fans, such as the new trips you've been on. Just a way to connect the products that you're using, which you could also promote in your email list. And then you're creating the relationships within this list. This helps build trust and it builds authority, it builds credibility. And then you finally can make product offers through your website, your social media, or again, that email list that we talked about. This is how you put everything together, and this is how it all works. If you understand this, then you'll start to get and grasp the idea of how to make this work rather than hopping from gig to gig, making pennies and crumbs. You need to plant things together, become professional, have a website, build a list, and that's what we'll go over in the next video. We'll talk about building lists, building your clients, and why it's so critical to your success. Thank you for watching and sticking with me. Let's move on to the next video. So go ahead and click the next video to play and we'll get going.